Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome to my new Let's Play of, I would say you can read, but there's plenty of people in this country graduating illiterate, Kirby's Epic Yarn for the Nintendo Wii. Very lighthearted, very happy game. Very different from the rest of the Kirby series as well, but I feel very unique. Now that I'm done saying very, very many times, let's go ahead and just jump into it.
Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing. Lately, there have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic Metamato. Kirby gulped the Metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up. This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants. And to Kirby's surprise, he saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy. Somebody help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up. But the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do. Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange Metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
Thanks for saving me. What's that? You say you're from another world? Wow, welcome to Patchland. You just stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. Don't you mean you'll show me the strands? Yep, that's right. Gonna make so many bad puns involving yarn and fabric. Oh god, this is the perfect game for me, I swear. I'm gonna have so much material to work with. Okay, that's enough puns for a little while. Anyway, this is my castle. Feel free to look around here as much as you want. So, we're gonna head into Prince Fluff's castle, Patch Castle. Look at how tall this thing is, man. A lot of little details. Ooh, what is in here? Maybe we'll find out later. Ooh, foreshadowing. Anyway, let's head into Patch Castle, first level of Kirby's Epic Yarn. Now, if that cutscene was any indication at all, this is a very different Kirby game. So, right off the bat, you can see very stylized visuals here, which I'm a big fan of. So, very different Kirby game, as I've been saying. By pressing the 2 button, we can jump, of course. You make yourself like a little spring, and this is one of 2 major gameplay mechanics. You can actually transform into different things. You can double tap to turn into a car, and that's basically your run. There's a lot of different ones, but the other main gameplay mechanic is your whip. No, this is not Kirby-vania, but your whip is good for 2 things in combat. If you just tap the 1 button on an enemy, you will just simply disassemble them, which is admittedly probably the most gory way for Kirby to kill anything. But the other thing is that if you hold the 1 button down, you will make the enemies into a ball of yarn and you can throw them at each other. Which is kind of like Kirby's Dream Land on the Game Boy, if I want to use that as an example. So, up there... Oh my god! You got a crystal star! Okay, not really. As I'm sure you can see, Kirby's Epic Yarn has beads everywhere, and as I collect them, that meter at the top of the screen keeps going up. That's the ranking system. There's a bronze, a silver, and a gold rank. Gold rank is only necessary in a few levels to play some bonus levels, but I will still be trying to get gold rank. Those patches I was picking up, that one that had 3 stars on it just now, and the one earlier with 2, will aid you in getting gold rank. I won't be getting all those patches, but I will still be trying to get gold rank at the very least. Right there we have patches on the wall that we can also pull back with our whip. And right there we got a chandelier out of a treasure chest patch. That is important for later. There are 3 treasure chests hidden in every stage at least, and I will be getting all of them, because those are something that are required for completion, unlike the star patches. So I will be doing that. So as you see here right off the bat, even in the first level, we have a lot of variety in our gameplay. We transformed into a parachute there. We also can grab onto these buttons and we can fling off of them. And even beyond that, we can even transform into a weight and crush our way through blocks. There's a lot to do in Kirby's Epic Yarn. So, right there we got a spear Waddle Dee, and what's actually kind of cool is these spears, you can't really tell here, but the spears, if you grab them, you can take them from the Waddle Dee. The Waddle Dee become harmless, and that spear can actually pass through enemies and hit other enemies, which is cool. Right there, we got the music for Patch Castle. Of course, great music. I will be complimenting the music a lot here, but I guess that kind of ends tutorial mode right here. This is the end of the stage, so what I want to do is I want to grab it right when it's on the 5. Did I do it? Yes, I did! Okay! So, as you saw there, that gave us a bunch of gems right at the end. So, if you did not get a gold rank in the level, if you still do well on this end-of-level game, you can get more and more gems that'll aid you in getting a rank. You see there's also a wood rank that has Sleep Kirby on it, as funny as that is. So, I'm probably going to be cute-gasming at this game about as much as I was cute-gasming at Okami Din, so be prepared for that. But anyway, that does it for the first level, and pretty much does it for tutorial mode. So, let's get back to the real game! And by real game, I mean cutscene.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since Yin Yarn the Sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces, you just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible... But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before the blob could eat Prince Fluff, Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it! That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin Yarn had stolen the magic yarn from Patchland. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of Patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the two began their journey to stitch Patchland back together.
And that gives us our objective. We have to go find all the pieces of the magic yarn to stitch Patchland back together into a whole land. So, I like the look of that guy over there. I'm gonna run over and talk to him as fast as I can. I don't even care about saving. Don't even save. Just go over to him now. Floor it, Kirby! Get it because he's a car? Prince Fluff, what an unexpected surprise! Oh, and who might your friend here be? Lord Kirby, you say? He is visiting us from another world, you say? How exciting! My name is Don Wool, and it is my pleasure to make your acquaintance! Yes, the dumb voice is entirely necessary. Lord Kirby is helping you save our beloved Patchland! Oh, that's just so wonderful! I am the manager of Quilty Court here. Please come inside for a moment, I insist. He's like Count Dracula crossbred with Super Mario. And he actually kind of looks like it too. He's got like the red on him and like the bow and all that. And welcome to your new home. Well, I suppose it's not much to look at just yet. But I would be honored if you to have one of Prince Fluff's guests staying here. Yay, we dance around, we have our own apartment! So, Thumb Wool gives us a chair just like the other furniture items that we already found in the level. A proper home must be properly furnished. Please accept this gift from me. Feel free to furnish your new place in whatever way you desire. We'll discuss the rent later. Oh god, if playing Animal Crossing is any indication, we'll discuss the rent later is a sign of lifelong slavery to come. Go ahead and enjoy this space. If you have any questions, I'll be around. Now, will you excuse me? I think I hear one of my other tenants walking by out the side. I've always wanted to own an Italian, and owning an Italian's apartment is a good first step to that. So, anyway, this is actually another big mechanic of Kirby's Epic Yarn, is that we actually have a little apartment that we can decorate. Those furniture items that we get in the levels can be used for this. So let's be more fun. We'll hang the chandelier from the windowsill. And I'll put my throne on the ceiling. Yeah, we'll do that. Originally, I recorded this and I did it, the boring way, but no, I want to do it like that. This is my apartment. I can put chairs on the ceiling if I feel like it. But anyway, yes, this is what those items in levels are for. They do have other purposes which do get you more levels to play besides just decorating your apartment, so they are important for other things later, so it's not just like Animal Crossing. Anyway, I like how he dances around with his mustache. Really quick before we head out, though, I should mention there's also this area called the Patch Plaza, which you can see your completion in. We don't really have much right now, so I don't really think it's worth showing. But you can review cutscenes there. It's also where you listen to the music that you unlock. But yeah, let's head off to Grassland. Alright, so, welcome to Grassland. We only have one level open to us right away. If we keep going this way, we can see where Patchland actually ends. And check it out. It's a rip in the fabric of time and space! Oh man, I'm so glad I picked this game. So glad I picked this game. I've been wanting to Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn for a few years, and it was originally planned to be a project on the Runaway Guys, but we canceled it because we couldn't kill each other. So yeah, that's right. Chugga dug around in the trash. Chugga found one canceled LP. Chugga takes it. Okay, Earthbound reference, but seriously, yeah. This was planned to be on the Runaway Guys, but we didn't think it worked too well with multiple people, so I decided ultimately to just do it myself because I like the game so much. But anyway, welcome to the Fountain Gardens and its very, very happy music and atmosphere. So, we're gonna get started here. We got Waddle Dees here to start off, nothing much. Right here we have a new enemy known as Uki, not Oki, but Uki, and he will just simply throw money at you. Don't be a jerk and attack it or anything, of course. Just be happy, just take the money. You know, who are you to argue against a monkey giving you free money? I mean, I'd take free money if a monkey gave it to me. I don't know about you guys, but I think monkeys are trustworthy people to get money from. I just called monkeys people. Okay. Anyway. So, he went ahead and gave us money, and I'm not going to be mean to him. I swore I wouldn't. Okay, fine, I can't resist. You guys are probably wanting me to, like, just kill a monkey. But yes, you can get beads out of enemies if you kill them with other enemies, so the game pays you for beating people to death with other people. There we have a little Waddle Dee right there. I could be mean and attack it, but no, I think I'm just gonna walk by and it'll never even know I was here. Right up here, we got our first treasure chest of 3 that gets us a flower sofa, so 1/3. Let's head over here, and down here in the water, we have a bit of a secret. You could not get this crystal star if you already... Get out of the water, Kirby! Stop being a tadpole! If you already did that, which is really cool, I might add, you could not get that crystal star. Doesn't that just make you so happy inside? Like, that is just like the happiest part of like any video game song ever. It's just like, I wish I could sing so I could accurately recreate it with my voice and just say exactly what I mean, but I am tone deaf beyond belief. But then again, people are going to be like, no, you should totally sing along in this Let's Play because we like hearing your horrible singing. But anyway, so right over here, we got an area that we can swing back and forth. And we can get the beads off of this tree in this way. So, a lot of creativity in these levels. I will say this, my favorite part of Kirby's Epic Yarn, hands down, is just the creativity that goes into the visuals. People oftentimes say that graphics aren't important. And while I will say they're not the most important part of a game, they are important to game design. You know, you have to be able to tell what the foreground and the background are. You have to be able to tell what the player can interact with. And it's just, I think this is an example of how very good... I'm gonna get so many comments about this! How very good art direction can help, it can aid in making a game just that much more enjoyable. I understand, I'm not saying that, like, every game has to look realistic. You know, like, not every game has to be realistic is what I agree with, but having good graphics like this do aid in the charm of a game, and I think this is probably one of the best examples of it. Anyway, now that I finally swallowed my pride and said those words, let's go ahead and jump in here. We opened up someone's fly, went into it, and we came out of their mouth. That says a lot for the journey that Kirby had behind the seams there. Behind the seams, see what I did there? Anyway, right there I got hit, and as you might have noticed, I dropped gems. I did not take damage. In Kirby's Epic Yarn, you can't die. Does that make this a bad game? No, not really. Plenty of games have had no deaths. In the Wario Land games, you couldn't die. there's plenty of games where you can't die, and it's just, I don't know. In all honesty, I kind of find it more frustrating that you can't die than if you can, because there's times where you will screw up your ranking and you have no way to recover it because you can't just kill yourself. You have your gems back at the last checkpoint and all that, so if anything, I think if you're getting 100%, it's actually a lot harder. The best comparison I can draw, this game is like modern-day Yoshi's Island. Very stylized visuals, very unique, but the levels are super, super easy if you're just playing through them, but if you're trying to get 100%, oh my god! In fact, this will probably be the first time in a really long time that I have a bunch of rage in my videos, because early levels won't be so bad, but a lot of the later levels are brutal with getting 100%. That is the cutest thing ever! Oh god, I'm so sorry. But I could be so mean and, like, wrap one of them up in a ball of yarn and kill the other one with them, but I can't do it! I'm just gonna take their heart. That's mean enough for me. I took their love away. But now, after I couldn't kill those guys, I am aching for some violence. How about we transform into a tank? Yeah! One of my favorite forms that you can transform into. You can press the 2 button to hover. If you were actually playing 2-player in this mode, you would have a boxing glove on this mech that the other person could control as well. But the thing is, I'm not doing the 2-player in this just simply because I have tried out the 2-player, and these levels are not designed for 2 people. You get in each other's way too often. There isn't enough space for 2 people, and it just, you can tell these levels were designed for 1 person, and the 2-player was kind of an afterthought, so I'm not a big fan of it. I might show the 2-player at a later time with other people if it's wanted enough, but I'm not really sure if I will. Right here we got some Bronto Birds flying by that have some gems on them, so I'll go ahead and grab those. And really, I don't even have to try at this point. I already have my gold rank. Even if I get hit quite a bit, I think I'll still be okay. So let's go ahead and bust down this wall, and oh, there's a Waddle Dee up there throwing missiles. Those missiles are actually kind of annoying because your gems go everywhere if you get hit by one. Great. So you saw that counter at the top of the screen reset. That shows how many gems you've gotten consecutively without getting hit. So I had in the hundreds, now I have 29. It doesn't really affect your ranking all that much, but hey. Let's get a 5-star, come on! Oh yeah! Okay, I thought for sure I wasn't gonna get it there. Trust me, in this Let's Play that'll be happening a lot where I'm gonna be getting almost 5 stars, but the needle just barely doesn't go beyond it. Anyway, though, so that was our first, I guess, official level in the game. So, we got tutorial stuff out of the way, we have our objective to get the magic yarn, and we got 100% in the first 2 levels. We got the butterfly patch. At the end of each level, we're going to be getting a patch. So, you see here, we press 1 to throw it, and we get a new stage, which is kind of nice. Now, I want to show this right here. Kirby has probably not only the most epic yarn, but probably also the most epic throwing arm of all. Look at this. He didn't even have to look to make that. That was like, okay. That is... Kirby, I know you have stubby little arms, but you really should look into throwing stuff more in other games that you're in, because if you can throw that well when your body's made of yarn, imagine if he had his real body. Alright, so, with that, we have now opened up the second level, Flower Fields. That means we're gonna go see the Wise Wisterwood, and we're gonna get Lackluster as a party member, right? Okay, no, not really. But anyway, in this very peaceful field of grassland, I think that's enough for this episode. So, next time on Kirby's Epic Yarn, we'll be heading into the Flower Fields, and possibly getting some more stuff done at the Quilty Square with our very own Italian. See you guys then. I'm gonna go ahead and skip her up with Kirby for a bit.